Everyone knows Miami and everyone knows Orlando, but the first city that I want you to think of when you think of Florida is Tampa. And today, I'm going to tell you why. Hey everybody, this is Melanie Atkinson, realtor with Smith & Associates in beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida. You know about our beaches and you know about our pro sports teams, but do you really know why the Tampa Bay area is such an amazing place to live? If you've decided that you can't take one more cold winter up north and you're definitely moving to Florida, but you don't really know which city to move to, or maybe you're being relocated here for your job and you just don't know much about the area. If that's the case, this video is for you. There's lots to cover, so let's get started. Downtowns and villages. So just to start off, a little bit of clarification. When I talk about the Tampa Bay area in this episode, I am actually referring to two counties. Hillsborough County, where Tampa is located, and Pinellas County, where St Petersburg and the beaches are located. These counties are located right next to each other, so when we talk about the Tampa Bay area, that's what we're talking about. So if you're moving to the Tampa Bay area and you like urban areas, you actually have two to choose from: downtown Tampa and downtown St. Petersburg. Downtown St. Petersburg has a vibrant daytime and nighttime scene. There are tons of restaurants, bars, nightclubs, live music venues, scenic parks, shops. The Dolly Museum is there. The list goes on and on. Downtown St. Pete is a lot of fun. As far as housing in downtown St. Pete goes, there's everything from luxury condos to charming, quaint historical bungalows. Now, downtown Tampa right now is experiencing major growth. The biggest part of that growth is a $3 billion redevelopment of 54 acres in downtown Tampa called Water Street. This redevelopment of this huge amount of downtown space is the vision of Jeff Vinik, who's the owner of the Tampa Bay Lightning hockey team. When completed, Water Street will add thousands of residences to downtown Tampa, tons of commercial space, parks, shops, and restaurants. Today, residents of downtown Tampa already get to enjoy a growing daytime and nighttime scene. Sparkman Wharf opened up last year, providing an Instagram-worthy place for you to eat or drink. The Riverwalk is one of the highlights of downtown Tampa, taking people from the Tampa Convention Center all the way up to Armature Works, which has lots of places to eat and drink as well. There are lots of residential projects happening right now in downtown Tampa. The most exciting, in my opinion, is Riverwalk Place, which when completed will be the highest tower on the west coast of Florida. Job opportunities. People tend to think of Florida as a place to vacation, but us that live here have to work. Thankfully for us, finding a job is not too difficult. The state of Florida and the Tampa Bay area specifically has worked really hard to attract employers to the area, especially ones that bring along high-paying jobs. The Tampa Bay area is home to the headquarters of some Fortune 500 companies, including Tech Data, Publix Supermarkets, Jabil Circuit, WellCare, and Raymond James Financial. Bloomin Brands, you know Outback, Carrabba's, Fleming's. Other well-known companies have a large presence here as well, including USAA, Citigroup, JP Chase, PricewaterhouseCoopers, and Progressive Insurance, just to name a few. The Mosaic company is also in the process of moving their headquarters to the area very soon. There are endless opportunities here for anyone in the healthcare or education fields. Did you know that Hillsborough County is the 8th largest school district in the nation? If you are in the service industry, there are tons of opportunities here as well, especially during our busy tourist season. If you have an innovative spirit and you have a great idea for a startup company, we want you in Tampa. One of the coolest things happening in Water Street is an innovation hub called Embark Collective. It's opening this year and will help anybody with great startup ideas get their business up and running. Year-round activities. When you have a day off of work, you want to have fun. In the Tampa Bay area, there are more opportunities for fun than I could ever list here, but I'm going to give you some highlights. We obviously have beaches, a lot of them, and really nice ones. Clearwater Beach is regularly voted one of the top beaches in the nation. And with all that water, we have water activities: fishing, boating, kayaking, kite surfing, paddleboarding, and scuba diving. We have museums: the Dolly Museum in St. Pete, the Tampa Art Museum, the Glazer Children's Museum, the Museum of Science and Industry, just to name a few. We have aquariums and zoos. The Clearwater Marine Aquarium is where Winter the dolphin lives. The Florida Aquarium is in downtown Tampa, and we also have Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park, which is one of my favorite places in the whole area. We have amusement parks. If you don't feel like driving over to Orlando for some thrill rides, check out Busch Gardens. They have some of the best roller coasters in the state. And right across the street from there is Adventure Island, which is a super cool water park. We have festivals. Seriously, we have a festival for just about everything. Our #1 festival is the Gasparilla Pirate Fest, which takes place at the end of January. Check out my video about Gasparilla for more information on that festival. Besides Gasparilla, we have festivals for strawberries, blueberries, ribs, margaritas, Cuban sandwiches, French fries, mac and cheese, and seafood. We have countless music fests. We have a River Green Festival for St. Patrick's Day where we turn the river green in downtown Tampa. Art festivals, film festivals, and pride festivals. It is hard to find a weekend in the area that doesn't have a festival or 10. We have breweries. Did you know that the Tampa Bay area is quickly becoming a hotspot for those that enjoy a good craft beer? Cigar City Brewery is our most famous right now, but there are a whole bunch more to visit. In Tampa, you can go to Coppertail, Angry Chair, Seventh Son, Florida Avenue Brewing Company, Tampa Bay Brewing Company, Zydeco Brewworks, Rock Brothers, and more. In Pinellas County, you have Three Daughters Brewery, Big Storm, Green Bench Brewery, St. Pete Brewing Company, and Pinellas Ale Works, just to name a few. We have shopping. Indoor and outdoor shopping is very prevalent in the area, from little shops at the beach to high-end shopping at International Plaza and everything in between. There are outlet malls nearby and several quaint outdoor shopping areas, my favorite being Hyde Park in South Tampa. We have restaurants. Of course, we have great seafood here. Our grouper is the best. And beyond that, we have every type of food at every price range and more opening all the time. Check out my video on Tampa restaurants for more of my favorites. And finally, we have music. Amalie Arena and Raymond James Stadium have a good portion of the really popular tours. We also have the amphitheater out by the Hard Rock Casino and the Yuengling Center at the University of South Florida, which also have concerts. There are some smaller venues like Janus Live in St. Pete, the Mahaffey Theater, the Capitol Theater, and Ruth Eckerd Hall that have some of the smaller acts, not to mention the many bars and restaurants that have live music. The Tampa Bay area is home to 3 major sports teams, including the Tampa Bay Buccaneers football, the Tampa Bay Lightning hockey, and the Tampa Bay Rays for baseball. We also have the Tampa Bay Rowdies, which are an American professional soccer team. If you are a spring break training fan, then we have 3 teams that train here: the Philadelphia Phillies, the New York Yankees, and the Toronto Blue Jays. And for all of you golf fans out there, the Valspar Invitational is a PGA tournament that takes place at Innisbrook every year. Also, the Tampa Bay area has proven itself over and over again to be a great place to host big sporting events. The Super Bowl has been here 4 times already and is coming back in 2021. We are hosting the NCAA Women's Final Four in 2019. In 2018, we hosted the NHL All-Star Game, and in 2017, we hosted the College Football National Championship. So if you like to watch sports, there is a lot to choose from here. The airport. The Tampa International Airport is consistently rated one of the top in the nation. Our airport is so easy to navigate and has tons of local flair. A lot of our most popular eateries in the Tampa Bay area have opened up little restaurants in the airport for people to enjoy. Everything in this airport just makes sense. The long-term parking is easy, pickup and drop-off is easy, the security lines are easy to navigate. Assuming you aren't dealing with a flight delay, our airport is actually a really enjoyable place to spend some time. Plus, we have lots of national and international flights and more being added all the time. Cost of living. So if you like what you're hearing so far, I have even better news for you. The cost of living in the Tampa Bay area is actually really affordable when you compare it to the other cities in Florida. Our average housing costs are lower and our transportation costs are reasonable. Florida in general is an expensive state for all types of insurance, but at least you don't have to pay state income tax. And the final reason you should consider moving to the Tampa Bay area, it's a really simple one. We are actually really nice people here. We are so used to people moving here from other areas and visiting from other areas that if you need questions answered, we're happy to help. If you need directions, we'll do that. If you need a picture taken, we're really good at that too. We don't harass you if you wear your team's jersey to one of our sporting events, as long as you don't harass us. We love it when you visit because tourism is our biggest industry in Florida. We want you to visit and fall in love with our cities. The Tampa Bay area has been in the shadows of other Florida cities for too long. It is way past time for us to shine. If you are moving to Florida and haven't considered Tampa, please do so. You'll probably be surprised at how much we have to offer here. As always, if you're moving here and you need to find a home, give me a call. I'm happy to help. If you're looking for something to watch next, I recommend my video called Living in Florida. It gives you lots of information about what it's like to live in Florida in general. If you have any further questions about living in the Tampa Bay area, drop me a comment below. I'm happy to answer as many questions as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. With love, Melanie.